Hoheyho all. Good to see so many people still in the chat. I still don't know what I'm doing, so if this music is way too loud, please let me know. Oh, hey, the chat's active. Yo, so many good people in the chat already. We've got Emma 05Z8C Classic, Tullyhead 387 coming back in the chat. It's time for Sam time. Hell yeah. It's gonna be a great day, everyone. I've done no preparation for this. Now I'm bad, says Emma. What did you do? Alrighty. Gert check. Okay, we'll once we get into the game, we'll do a Gert check. We'll just wait for all the people to roll in, and then make sure the settings are all good, and then we'll get started. As you do. Sam says it's actually time for Diictodon. It is indeed, and they're already in the game, so they will be in there for the whole stream, and we will see them as many times as Talia says Diictodon check, or whatever we call them. Alrighty. We might just hop into the save here. We've got Small Dick, Big Rock, jumping back in. Gonna see all our old friends, and we're gonna finish our lovely home for our Diictodon. Woo! Yes, says Sam. He just says woo. He's excited. We got a Yee fan in the chat. Talia is a big Yee fan. Yee yee yee. Yee yee yee. Woohoo. Woohoo indeed. I hope everyone's having a lovely evening today. I've tried to fix some of my audio problems by stacking my microphone precariously on top of a squishy pillow to hopefully avoid desk banging, but we'll see if that works. I'm having a great evening now, says Talia. Oh, well, that means a lot to me. Emma does not know how to spell ye, but you know, we're trying. Ah! Okay, my computer still does not like this big rock, but I think once it all loads in, we should all be good to go. Oh! La la la. Okay, let's give it a second. We've got the Melanese. We'll do a little tour when we get started. Just for those those people who weren't here last time. Hang on, let me just check what my graphics settings are. Okay, Emma says she's right, and that's how you spell ye. Okay, fair enough. Each to their own. Okay, it's not cinematic. We won't be cinematic, really. Okay. Oop. Okay, a little tour of our Prehistoric Kingdom so far before we get into the new builds. So, as you will be greeted from the beginning by a Big Rock, which was in request of the chat. Yes, we've got Big Rock. The hype is real, and we've also got Big T-Rex statue. This place looks worse than I remember. And then on your left, we've got the Melanese, the little Psittacosaurus. Oh! Ah! That was scary. These guys have babies. One of them is still sick. She's just been chronically ill this whole time. But they're still alive, you know, and that's all you can ask for. More hype for the Big Rock in the chat. Here we have some fan favorites here. We've got Gert and Alicia, the Diplodocus, bobbing along. Gert and Alicia and a couple of other guys that nobody cares about. Gert and Alicia are the cutest couple of the park so far. If you don't count Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Jo. These are our 8 polyamorous Yi. Down here. Flapping about, having a good time. We've got some messages in the chat. Chronic illness mentioned from Talia. Indeed. And Gert. Yes, I thought we'd get some hype around Gert. So we've got some amenities around to the left. We've got our lovely rock store where you can buy rocks. Got the premium mossy rock and the sandy rock at the front, and then we've got some basic rocks for some basic boys behind our cashier here, who I don't know his name. I'm a terrible owner. I don't know any of our workers' names. Whoa, we got 8 people in the chat. I don't know who they are. How many of them are me on different devices? I don't know. Wow, that big rock is really something. Okay, and this is where we get to the most important part. We get to the Diictodon castle, where we are keeping our little guys. So this is what we're going to be finishing today. We had a request of one of the chat members to put a Diictodon, not a Diictodon, a Spinosaurus to guard the moat, to look after the little guys. Okay, I've got a lot more comments coming in. That's my kind of store. Sam's talking about the rock store. How much money has the rock shop made? I don't know. We can look at our income later on, once we're finished with the tour. I bet that worker is named Brock. We shall see. Oh, we've got a new viewer, Anson6260, who says, all my viewers are bots. Well, I think you're a bot, which would prove you right, but oh well. I don't know why there's ferns inside here. Anyway, you walk inside this... Oh, I can't get over that big rock. It just makes us look so little. But yeah, you walk inside here, and there's going to be a little cave that you can crawl through to get up close and personal with them. But if not, you can walk around. And here we have our little tiny guys. One of them is climbing up this rock. The star of the show, the Diictodon. They're so small in this game, but they are cute. That's why like sales have skyrocketed after the last update. It's because they added these little guys. And it's definitely not because of the giant snake. Yes, they also added Titanoboa on the last update. Spinosaur moat. We got some hype for the Spinosaur moat just from one person, but I agree, it's pretty hype. Spinosaur's moat 3 times in the chat from the same guy. Little guys, says Talia. They're so small, says Sam. Yes, they are indeed. So this is going to be our little like meerkat tunnel where we can see them. And you can even see that guy up on his log. I don't know what he's doing. He burrows down here. Oh well. Alrighty, so we're going to finish out this castle, keep looking after our park, and then yeah, we'll just see how we go. Can you name your employees? I want to work for you, G. I don't think I can. You can rename the non-vivarium animals at the moment, but it would be a bit strange to be able to change people's names. I don't have that kind of power, ethically. Okay, let's see who's here. It's Terry, not Brock, but close. Employees, says Talia. Yes, we could in fact employ our yees. Now, on to the matter at hand. Whatever that is. I reckon, we're doing pretty well for money at the moment, so I think we could start researching the Spinosaur for our Spinosaurus moat, which, they're here. So we're going to be looking for fossils, and it's a good time to look for fossils at the moment because we've got a research grant, which means it costs less to look for fossils, and we get 30% plus fossil yield. Ooh, Terry, says Sam. I don't know why everyone's so mean to Terry. He's just doing his job, selling rocks. Okay, we'll put one guy on there. Oh, let's do 2 guys on there. Why not? Big money. Surely that's surely there's names options in there. Surely, yeah. No, I just don't have the ethical rights to be able to decide what humans' names are. I'm eating cheesecake right now, says Emma. Well, I hope you enjoy that lovely cheesecake. I hope it's a tasty one. What flavor is it? Alrighty. Gotta make sure, I might upgrade my upgrade my staff with a little extra. Just get things going, make sure the Diictodon don't starve. Oh, I forgot a big important thing. If we're going to keep the Spinosaur in the Spinosaur moat, we probably need a big fence on the other side of the moat to keep it in. Sam says, boo ethics. Well, that's certainly a take. Righty, down to security. Let's see, I want big wooden fence. I want a big wooden fence, even though that would definitely not hold the Spinosaur in. And but breakouts aren't in the game yet, so I can probably get away with anything really. Let's keep working on this moat. Ferrero, Nutella, and a cookies and cream. Makes me feel sick. Okay, so it's not a great cheesecake after all. I'm sorry about that. I hope your evening gets better. Alright, it's our favorite time of the day. We're going to be placing some more rocks around here. They should really call this Rock Kingdom, because it's all people really care about. Look. Yeah. I haven't looked at any reference material for this castle, so I don't know if you can really critique my the in real life physics of it, but we're gonna get something that hopefully looks cool. Yeah, rock time. This stream rocks, says the Imagined Menagerie. Thank you very much. Oh, haha, I see what you did there. I'm an idiot. Surely a Spinosaur would just fit in like a moat this shallow and it would never come out of it. We should probably give them some actual area to actually walk around as well, I suppose. But oh well. What do we got in here? Oh yep, our staff have been trained up. That's great to see. Let's make sure that they do that. I don't really know how this works, but I'm pushing the buttons and the stars are going up, so I think it's working. We got a rock emoji in the chat. Thank you, Sam, for the enthusiasm. Okay, let's research these big wooden fences. Oh no, there's some dangerous fauna in the Chem group. Let's see what happens to that. This is gonna make it harder to get fossils. We've already got half of the Spinosaurus genome unlocked. Only minus 10% fossil yield, so I think we're gonna stay there for now. It's a good looking moat. Thank you, says Talia. Thank you. Thank you. I built it myself. Let's actually see how big this is compared to a Spinosaur. It's a pretty big boy. It's a pretty big boy, so I think maybe behind the castle they'll have to have some extra area to chill out. While we wait for that, I'm going to check on the Melanese. I had some word that I spelt one of their names wrong yesterday. A message from Talia. What is your favorite type of medieval defense? Well, I've just got moats on the mind at the moment, so moats are pretty cool. Because you can have Spinosaurs swimming in them. Okay, this guy, this Melanie's fine. Melanie. Oh yeah, this was... Yeah. Have they been cured? Perhaps they have. It's all going well. Alright, let's continue building this castle while we wait. I think we're out of the real hard stage of the challenge mode at the moment. Once you get a few animals in there, you can hold on to a pretty substantial amount of money. I say that as we're losing money, but not for long. Research complete. Wooden fences, medium strength. Yeah! Okay, now we can put extra fences around. So I reckon sort of around here. This will keep the Spinosaur in. Yeah, right on the edge of the moat, perhaps. It's the ground's not very solid there, but should be fine. Okay. Then you'll be able to have it swim underneath you. We might have to lower the moat. It's going to get stuck by that bridge, but we'll see how we go. There is no land for the Spinosaur to stand on, which could be a problem. But also, this would be counted as its habitat. We might have to do some funky stuff to make sure it doesn't walk all over the place and eat the guests, which it can't do yet, because that's not in the game, so we'll probably be fine. Let the Spinosaur roam. Surely it won't harm the visitors. Yes, it will not. There's going to be 2 more updates until they add visitor fatalities to the game. So right now they can just chill out. They can't eat the Diictodon because they're vivarium animals and combat's not in the game. That's next update. Oh. Okay. There we go. This isn't to protect. Yeah, this is to protect people. Protect the Diictodon from the people, really. It's not to protect people from the Spinosaur. They're very polite animals, says Imagine Menagerie. Yes, we don't have any evidence that Spinosaur would attack people in real life. They were big carnivores, but you don't know. When does the sacrifice of customers start? Surely treat for Spinosaur. Sadly, we cannot do that yet. We'll have to come back. By the end of the year, we should be able to do that. Spent all of Jurassic Park 3 trying to return a phone. Yeah. It was. That's right. I never thought about that Imagine Menagerie, but they're very helpful goobers. Oh, we've got one of our Psittacosaurus has reached adolescence, and we've got a fossil boom in the Chem group. Yeah! Maybe we can just have a Carcharodontosaurus walking around the place as well. I don't think it'll be very happy though. Okay, that's going well. You know what? Three excavator teams. Let's go. When the underground illegal fighting ring update? I don't know if that's on the devs' agenda. They seem to be all about like looking after the animals and being nice, but never say never. You would have missed in our first stream where we talked about breeding animals for profit. Which you can do. Just had a bit of a problem with our fence here. Just fix that. Fix that for them. When is the rock update? Well, the devs are adding rocks. Seemingly, most updates they'll add a rock or two. Recently, we had the sandstone rocks being added. We've got some of those in the rock shop. So, yeah, it's safe to say that I think more rocks will be added. Now, I mean, for humans, let the humans fight for dino entertainment. Yeah, surely. It's about the dinosaurs. It's not about the guests, really. The Diictodon are just there watching the humans, judging them. Alrighty. Now you might think I'm just placing a wall right now, but this wall is in fact made out of rocks, so the rock gang will be happy. Which is just gonna do a simple square for now. We can add more bells and whistles later on. Boom. Okay, now they are contained. So if we drop a little Spinosaurus in there, should be fine. They will be able to get up there. But, that should be right, really. Oh my. New species unlocked. Okay, we have our Moat Guardian unlocked, so we can... I don't think we'll have enough money to breed an adult, but we'll have a look at him. When's the bells and whistles update? Says Imagined Menagerie. Well, that's a good point. I don't know if there is any bells or whistles as objects. They've got lots of random stuff, but... yeah, it's a good point. Okay, little guys and then big meat-eating boys. Okay, chat. Oh, we can't actually change the skin for the Spinosaur. There's 4... I might actually research whatever that is so we can change it. Phenotype expression. There are 4 skins for the Spinosaur. And once we can have a look at them, I shall ask the chat to see who should be our Moat Guardian. Okay. I think these guys don't have... these ones are not visible to guests, apparently. And this one is not accessible to staff, so they won't be able to get any food, which could be a problem. What creatures do I want added next, says Talia. That's a good question. Well, any stem mammal is good. I'm glad we had Diictodon added, but they are the only ones at the moment. Surely add Dimetrodon. Apparently Dimetrodon's not coming to early access, but it just makes sense. Lissawishy would be awesome as well. Any Permian or Triassic creatures would be great. There's only three Triassic animals at the moment. They're all dinosaurs. Well, we've got a couple more questions in the chat. Emma says, surely there are 4 skins available. There will be. There will be. Sobek is unfortunately the best name for a Spinosaur. It is a great name. I don't make the rules. Glad my goat, the Spinosaurus, has 4 skins. Yeah, only a few animals have 4 skins in the game. Strangely enough, the Diictodon only has 1 skin, like all the vivarium animals. I think it should have 12, but what can you do? Ugh! Look at him. Little guy. Should probably get this sorted out. Okay, we can now choose our Spinosaur skin. Okay, here's our first one. Sobek. Kind of like crocodile-y. He's got bumps on him. Then we got this one, who's also bumpy, and a bit red. And then we've got the non-bumpy ones. We've got this smooth, kind of like hippo-like guy. And then we've got this fella, who's also smooth, has a funky pattern on him. And these ones have fluffy babies, which is very strange to see. These are like little crocodiles, and then these guys are fluffy. So if you have any preferences for which one we should go for, just let me know. And more questions in the chat. Emma says, "Now me and my homies all only have 4 skins." I only have 1 skin. I am missing out. Sam says, "Go as colourful as you can." Talia says, "Smooth brain." Imagine Menagerie says, "Happy best Spinosaur skin." I don't think that's how you pronounce that. No osteoderms. Which one is that? Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't really like how light it is. I quite like this, because it's a cool design, but they just... I don't want Imagine Menagerie to go off at me, but I look at an animal like T-Rex in the game, and I'm like, that's a really pretty animal. And then I look at this guy, and he's just a little scrungly river guy. He's a bit awkward, but he's unique, and I like the strange guys. Go Red says it's time for Sam time. Oh, I think this works quite well as a river guardian sort of thing. I'm spending far too much time with this. Also, this guy's expensive, and we do not have the money for that. We'll have a think of it while I continue to build this little home. I shall not take the Spinosaurus slander, says Imagine Menagerie. I knew this would cause some problems. It's just, every creature is unique in its own way, and some of them are just a little scrungly. Kind of like these guys. They're a bit weird and scrungly, wherever they are. Is there anyone up on the rock? Nope, no one's up here. Okay, we could get a baby one. I'm no more messing around. Let's do it. Each of the skins only have one. Only have one vote at the moment. We got one for this, one for this. Decisions. We can add more if we want. Let's add Imagine Menagerie's skin, as they are the Spinosaurus superfan. Scrungle. Oh, Imagine Menagerie says unsubscribe. I understand. It was nice while we had you. Talia says, oh. I don't know what that means. But oh. Okay, let's get this little medium-sized fella up and running. And soon we'll get them into their home. Just gotta flatten out a bit of land so I can put some food there for them. Scrungle the foreskins? Ah! I don't like that. That's some weird imagery that's gone into my mind. Okay, ooh. Getting to the point where the terrain paint's getting weird. Why are you inaccessible? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted again, but I don't want these guys to starve to death and the feed is running low. Let me see, where does the staff need to access? Around this side, okay. I just need to, maybe if I flip it around, then it'll be fine. Okay. Did that work? Now, with a name like Scrungle, he's definitely circumcised. I think we should call our Spinosaurus Scrungle. I think it's fitting. Guests don't need to walk right up to them. Surely not. Maybe we have to make the path a bit closer. What if I put a little binocular? See, you can look at them through the binoculars. It was for medical reasons. I don't know what happened to Scrungle. I don't know how you circumcised the cloaca, but there might be some sort of equivalent there. That's not going to work. I don't know why I did that. Let's see how Scrungle's doing. 54 seconds left for Scrungle. Let's get Scrungle some food. In the animal care section, we're going to get Scrungle a nice big fish. Nice big tuna fish. There's an annoying love heart in the way of my chat, so I can't actually read them. Guests shouldn't walk? Guests shouldn't walk, says Talia. We could just get rid of guests. They're annoying, but we have to make money somehow. Why? Oh. Why is nobody making the long trek over to the Diictodon? It does not make sense. You're all going to a Pato Parel. That didn't come out right. A Pato Apparel. And you love the Melanies. You're missing out. I know it's the real long way to go, but it's worth it. More things in the chat. It's a paraplegic welcoming zoo. Almost Scrung time. Yippee. Chat, let's summon Scrung. Don't forget, also get Scrung a rock. Scrung will get a rock. Scrungle time, Scrungle time, Scrungle time. There's a lot of Scrungle time happening in the chat. Ah, yep, they must have seen that Scrungle was ready. Okay, this is not well contained. Let's get, this... Okay, it's definitely going to be able to walk up through here. Okay, say hello to our newest member of the park, Scrungle.
While Tyrannosaurus is widely considered the largest predatory dinosaur in terms of sheer bulk, it's not the longest of them. In that competition, it's Spinosaurus who reigns supreme. The youngsters on our keeper staff tell me that online dinosaur forums are rife with arguments about which of the two titans would win in a fight. The mighty T-Rex or the magnificent Spinosaurus. I've never really thought about it. The two would never have met during the Cretaceous. But now, after seeing them in the flesh, I wonder.
Scrungle is such a good lad. I do quite like it at its adolescent stage. Very nice. And Scrungle hasn't escaped yet. Oh, they definitely can. We had a suggestion to get Scrungle a rock, so I might use some rocks to stop that from happening. Scrungle is a good Scrungle. Scrungle could take a T-Rex in a fight, I reckon. Maybe we'll throw a T-Rex in here once we unlock it. Nope. Oh. Scruнгle's heading for the exit. Oh, Scrungle can fit under there. Free Scrungle? Nigel ladder in the game. Why can I not actually say that name? Anyway, that's embarrassing. You know, it's actually a different Nigel, but I understand. So I fear that I've made a mistake, and Scrungle does definitely not like boreal trees. And that's all that's in this environment at the moment. We've got a lot of free Scrungle in the chat, but I don't think they'll do well out. They don't like Scrubland either, I don't think. Let's open their Paleopedia and see what they actually like. So they like grassland, tropical. Sorry, just took some water. Wetland. And coastal. No boreal. I mean, not a lot of things like the... Oh. Oh. What are they doing? Does he like imprisonment? Well, that's what zoos are. I hate to break it to you. Release the Scrungle cut. Oh no. I thought Scrungle was going in to see the Diictodon there. But they have found a way onto the drawbridge. And still, the game does not care. Stay hydrated, team, says Emmy. Yep, that's very important. Okay, Scrungle has officially escaped. You know, I tried to make them a good home, and they just didn't appreciate it. Why? Needs refill. Come on, staff. Let's see what our staff are doing. Sam says Scrungle wants to roam. I thought Scrungle was already cut. Ah. Ha. I see what you did there. Do we have enough keepers? We've only got one keeper at the moment. Okay. Okay, we definitely need more keepers, even though I'm not making money. Okay, Scrungle's gone. Scrungle has gone. Scrungle is no more. What? Scrungle is free, says Talia. He's just looking for rock. Scrungle is not dead. Scrunkle's not very happy, but okay. Okay. We've got to make a way. I think we're going to have to fully encase the moat in rocks. It might look a bit ugly to start, but we can make little changes. And then we can kind of like carve this out as its own sort of enclosure. And then Scrungle will be happy. Okay. Yeah, this is going to look pretty bad at the moment, because all these rocks are the same. I like my rocks as much as the next guy, but you got to have some variety. We will add, we'll fill them out. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Scrungle. Scrungle. Can you make a safari of dinos on game? Not really. Well, there's no car rides at the moment. You can do that in good old Zoo Tycoon. And apparently there is a Zoo Tycoon mod that has Diictodon in it, so maybe we could play that. Okay, let's look at Scrungle's traversable area. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, just gotta do this.
Much of the bizarre body of Spinosaurus remained a mystery for many years. The original specimen was fragmentary and was tragically destroyed during the bombing of Munich during World War II. Fortunately, recent discoveries of more complete specimens have not only brought its peculiarities to light, but also provided the genetic material needed to perform the miracle of recreating it here in the park.
Beautiful, Nigel. Thank you as always. Okay, it looks like Scrungle is stuck in this environment. So let's just clarify where their enclosure is, and then we can start making them happy. This is so wonky. Oh well. Scrungle, the original man of mystery. You know it. Okay, this drawbridge has to be part of the enclosure. But then we will make this separate. And then we can have boreal trees there, but not where Scrungle is, because Scrungle does not like them. Scrungle actually has environmental preferences, unlike the Diictodon. Whoop. Alright. There we go. Now I'm thinking probably some wetland plants. I should actually do some research for some more paleobotany, where we get plants that actually might have, well, plants that actually existed with the dinosaurs, which is good. We want to make them happy. Just want the wetland ones. Oh, that's one of the wetland ones. The wetland ones are all over the place. Let's start with this one for now. Let's do a whole bunch. How many different formations do you need for the wetland plants? You should play this mod I found called the Diictodon mod on Minecraft. Well, that's funny you say that, because I am actually the creator of the Diictodon mod. I was actually thinking about reviving the Diictodon mod for later versions of Minecraft, but I haven't got round to it. Maybe if we have enough fan outcry, I might decide to bring back the Diictodon mod. Wet plants are my favorite, says Talia. Thanks. They're pretty good. They're pretty nice. Pretty nice. What have I done? Just made Scrunkle's habitat smaller. This is inaccessible now. Wait. Huh? Okay, let's see where this... All of my hopes and dreams... Okay, I think if we flip this around, it might be okay. Might be okay. Why did I play in challenge mode, you might ask? More Minecraft Diictodon, yes please, says Sam. Right, I might have to get back to that then. Come on, let me grab hold of the vivarium, please. 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 This vivarium doesn't seem to exist. This one does. This one does. Is that... Okay. Okay, we've got them. We've got it. Oh no. The plants have duplicated. There's some weird stuff going on. Let's get rid of the extra plants and enrichment. And then flip this around. That should be good. Guys, I think Talia has been replaced by a Dino Kairos. What if you make a tunnel under the moat to the Diictodon? A tunnel under the moat. I don't think that's possible with the in-game mechanics, unfortunately. That's still inaccessible. If we put a little... I should have known this would have been a problem. You can get around there. Staff don't seem to like using these gates when it comes to the vivariums, so I don't know if this will help. No. Talia equals Dino Kairos confirmed.
These fellas have enough food to...
I'm trying, Nigel. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we've got no staff. We've got no staff. No one's helping. No one's helping Scrungle. Things are getting dire. What do you mean no... We got no fish. We're running out of fish, guys. This is a disaster. It's a good thing Scrunkle's not an adult. Okay. There must be some way around this. We can get a fish maker, perhaps. Wherever that is. In... Aha, plant produce. Oh yeah, we can do this. Make some extra fish. I've neglected the loading bay. You can add more trucks to get more stock coming in, but I forgot to do that. These are some dire straits, yes they are. More Sultans of Swing. Some Sultans of Swing. L. We've got an L in the chat. Some money for nothing. Okay, hopefully we'll be getting more in. How you doing, Scrungle? How you doing? How you doing? I know you're not happy. We're gonna fix things, okay? I promise. I promise. That's still inaccessible. Wake up. Why? Why? What if I just... Ah! No! 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 They're gone! my beautiful boys. They're gone. L's in the chat. I don't know how many Diictodon we just lost there. But you can just like easily delete vivariums at the moment. And all the creatures in them just go. We could lose Gert and Alicia. We could lose Do Re Mi So La Ti Jo. We didn't actually name the Diictodon yet, but we just lost like four guys. I failed us. But I'm not gonna fail the rest of them, okay? I'm not going to. I meant to delete the fence, not delete the vivarium. And this is still inaccessible. No, it's not. What does that mean? Wait, I think Talia was in the... Oh, no, Talia, the Diictodon, the dancing... Talia! The dancing Diictodon, the shuffle. She's gone. I am dead, says Talia. R.I.P. Talia. Anson says, what happened? Well, I deleted the Diictodon vivarium, and that just... It's Thanos snapped the Diictodons into the ether. They're gone. It's like the Great Dying all over again. Where were you during the Great Diictodon Massacre of 2026? It was me. I caused it. My special guys, and I killed them. Still waiting on the guy who runs my sim to delete Anson. What is... I don't know what's that got to do with anything. No accessible for... Oh, is that what that means? No. Guys, we were too ambitious for challenge mode. And look what it's cost us. This is the worst day in history, I know. I know. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is that? What? That doesn't need a fence. It's a vivarium. No. Ah. Oh my goodness. This whole... I killed them for nothing. That notification isn't even for this vivarium. It's for this enclosure. This enclosure doesn't have a fence. This is the worst day ever, guys. As Sam says. I need to make myself feel better, so I'm going to add another big rock. Not as big as the others, though. I don't deserve it. Murder is never justified. I think I need to turn myself in, guys. I am the almighty god of this world, and, I mean, limited only by the money that I have. At least the Psittacosaurus have mated. So there will be some new life. And maybe the spirit of Talia the Diictodon will live on in Melanie's children. But it just won't be the same. Justice for Talia, says Talia. I take offense to this. Ah, that's a pun. Okay, Melanie's building her nest. Good job, Melanie. See, we couldn't do that to Melanie because they're actually like proper animals. And they have free will. Not like Gert and Alicia. And Do Re Mi So La Ti Jo. Fa. They live and they die in the box. And that's all they are. Okay, somebody's filling... No. What are you doing? What's wrong? Okay, they've got to survey Scrungle. Make sure Scrungle's alright. Have you eaten food?
Of course, with its stubby legs and stout proportions, Spinosaurus is not suited to rule terrestrial ecosystems as T-Rex does. Instead, it presides over the aquatic realm. Its dense bones and paddle-like tail provide stability in the water, while its long arms and crocodile-like jaws are perfect for snagging and hauling gigantic fish to shore.
Sam says Gert and Alicia have all the free will in the world. I shouldn't diminish their experience. Just because they live in a box doesn't mean that's all they are. He's running. He's Forrest Gump. Apparently this guy is Forrest Gump, even though his name is Charles. He's doing his best underneath the shadow of the rock. Okay, we're almost an hour into the stream. We're at the low point, but things are gonna get better, I promise. I think we need to make little gravestones outside the castle for our people. This castle was supposed to be built to protect them. Instead, it was their doom. Right. I don't remember what the other ones' names were, but surely someone can remember. Just trying to think about what would be good as a gravestone. That would be good. That means we have to research the Stone Age theme, but it is worth it. It's a good theme. While we wait for that to build our gravestone, I might as well try and make Scrungle happy. Haunted Castle. Talia and others. R.I.P. R.I.P. indeed. We will learn from these mistakes. And be cautious. This is a ghost box. Nothing but memories. A rock would make a gravestone. Indeed, I will be using a rock. But I want a specific type of rock. Scrungle, where's the boreal in your environment? Where are the trees? That might have been counted as part of it. Oh yeah, that might be. Are you happy? What do you mean? What do you mean? Talia would like a big rock for her big heart. Yeah, Talia can get a big rock. We flew too close to the sun. Oh! Okay. Why it's gotten so dark? It's because it's nighttime. Where are these trees that you despise so? Where are they? Where are they? It looks fine to me. Can you also make a tall rock? Ah yes, I did inform Sam off camera that the spine sticking out from there, that this rock could have been bigger. I made it as long as possible, but I didn't make it as tall as possible. Maybe that's what we shall do. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe this should be the gravestone for Talia. Oh! No! No! Ah! The rock's too big. The rock's too big. We rock too big. Is the... What's happening? I think the game liked. Or I'm not even on anymore. Has this stopped my voice, or am I still talking? Am I a ghost in the ether? Oh, I am still here. The rock was too big, everyone. The icon's still on my desktop, but of the game. Got some comments in the chat. I think this game like the rock. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun. It had to pause to take in the magnificence. How many Diictodons must die in pursuit of Big Rock? A good-sized rock. I think the rock took over the game. We hear you. We can hear you. I know. This is the bleak moment in the hero's journey. But we will rise again from the ashes at some point. Sometimes I'm actually good at playing this game, I think, when I'm not multitasking. Alright, we're launching the game back up. Little hiccup. We're going to get our heads in the game. We're going to pull ourselves together. And we're going to do right by our wrongs. And by our wrongs, I mean my wrongs. You guys didn't do anything wrong. Master... that's an interesting name. We've got Master Biter Ambutukam, says ye. Emma said, I like this rock. Ye. The ye is back in the chat, everyone. The ye is back in the chat. Maybe I was spending too much time on Scrungle and I was forgetting the Diictodon. Instead of building their home, I moved on to something else. And that was the universe punishing me. But, I think all life forms, even though they might not all be as good as Diictodon, deserve a nice place to live. Let's see that rocket. Let's see that rock again. Now, I don't know how much of this game we lost. Oh, a lot. Oh my. Oh my. That didn't save in ages. Scrungle is gone. Scrungle never existed. They were a figment of a dream. But that means Talia is back. The power of time travel. Sometimes you don't always get what you want. But I don't know. We got Talia. We got some stuff in the chat. Anton says, no. Wait, Talia is alive, but the Diictodon are back. Where Big Rock? This rock is big enough, and I think we have learnt our lessons. And we should never make a rock bigger than this. I think I've just lost all of the progress of the stream today. Well, thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. I hope you had fun. I think I might do some stuff off camera. We've learnt a lot today. I will bring Scrungle back from fetus state. And we will come back stronger in our next stream. Stronger than ever before. He's a hero. Scrungle sacrificed himself for the Diictodon. Yes! Indeed. Scrungle went into the time stream. Scrungle went full Barry Allen. Because he couldn't handle the death of all those Diictodon. He is the hero. He should be worshipped. Spinosaurus are truly the noblest. Indeed. That's what we should learn from today. Memories can never be lost. And we have this memory together. We might not have the save, but we have the recording of the save. Not big enough, need big... No! I'm not making the rock bigger! Did you learn nothing, Emma? This is a great parable about time travel and rocks. It is indeed. Melanie is still not sick, so some things have changed. That's the one thing that's changed. We still got our guys. The Scrungleverse. Rock baiting. Thanks so much again for watching, everyone. Here is Talia. Oh, is Talia going to do the shuffle? Oh. Talia has shifted into a world without dancing. I think she's fed up with my shit. Come back next week, maybe, when I try to right these wrongs, and we learn new lessons about the truth of existence, and all that good stuff. I hope everyone has a whoopty dimple of the rest of their night, and may the time travel rock lords watch over you while you sleep. And I'm trying to end the stream, but oh, there we go.